Then the man brought the kids.
Oh, the bathroom light upstairs ain't turning on.
The bathroom light upstairs ain't turning on.
Nah, the hallway isn't either.
Oh, we blew a fuse.
A fuse?
Yeah, man. I just started broadcast. You got the, oh, man. Here we go.
What happened? What were you doing down there?
Me? I was trying to put in my light bulb in my room. It wasn't turning on, then I went to the hallway.
All right. I'll check the box in a second. So I wonder what else is off. But look, is that bathroom right there light working?
Yeah, it's just me. It's my room, the hallway,
and the bathroom.
and Gina and Sasha's room.
Oh, okay. All right,
I
go
checked
look.
your room. Your room's
Go look at the box and see all the stuff that's on and all the stuff that's off. What's up? Too strong.
Daddy.
What's up, G? I'm trying to catch up with everything right now. Get everybody up, giving people time to come on in before I get started. Somebody else,
You online already?
Cheeky Cheese, Periscope. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my Google right now. But let's see. We are up and we are live. We are live on Facebook. We are live on our YouTube channel. We're live on Periscope. We're live on my personal channel to get the best view, family. Dang, you said assemble back in 2005? Oh my God. I got to check. I got to see. And where was Simba at in 2005? Huh? I think was we in DeKalb then? No, not DeKalb. Outside of DeKalb. In Michigan. Alright, well anyway. So let's go on and let's get this popping. We're up. Alright, I see you. It's Cheeky Checks. Former Simba. Well, once a Simba, always a Simba. You family. So welcome. Anybody else out there? Before we get started, I want to make sure I'm able to. Alright, I'm gonna keep Elder Kaba's interview up for a while, but we're live. Let me make sure I get everybody up that wants to be here. This is our Imani, and I want to say great Imani. I want to give all of the Imani babies a round of applause. It's your day. It's your day, and I got all of the ancestors listed today. I will be opening the lines after we get done with the toast so that we can conversate about the issues that you want to deal with. Alright, let me go back. Why is it playing games with me? I don't understand. Cleve, you ain't got to turn them all off, my friend. All you gotta do is look for the one that says off. Do any of them say off? Let's see. Gotta go, Elder. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you as well. Alright, we're about to get this started. Man, they keep calling me Elder. I'm not there yet. But hey, I know some of y'all be like, you got all the grade. But you know, there's certain qualifications to be an elder that I haven't met. Oh, Cleveland, you don't have to switch them all off, my friend. Just find the ones that's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. My son trying to figure out how. Cleve, you turning everything off, man.
What happened?
Did you? Oh my God, come here and talk to the people while I go down there and.
I want to talk to them.
Okay, come on, Gina G. All right, Gina gonna replace me while I go fix
I want to
this.
talk to them too. No, because you just. Hi, everybody. It's me, my dad's twin. It's me, my mom's twin. So, right now, we're just going to talk about the civil rights Yeah, the civil. I don't know what the civil rights is. Let's just play some music. Yeah, keep them occupied.
Is there a ghost in here?
No.
Did you just say keep them occupied?
Yeah.
High five. What does it mean? Ow! You just turned it back off in.
Occupied means when you're like entertained.
Okay, so
Occupied means entertained. Entertained means not bored.
this girl is smart. I swear. I like. Don't hit me. All right, so
Gina.
today
Thanks.
that can't even fit you. So I'm gonna read this. We on purpose to make our collectivication.
What's it?
You can't sit back down. We stole your
The
show.
link of
Yeah.
our community
stole
It's
in
on?
order to restore.
All right. Is the stuff that was off over here?
We stole your show.
Where's the white thing that fell right here?
I'll do it at you.
Excuse
It was
me.
right there.
All right, ladies, I'm back.
No, you're not.
Come on.
No.
Y'all
What?
get your own show eventually. See, that's the stuff I was supposed to get y'all, but y'all interested in that stuff now. Yeah.
Yes, I
No,
am.
you're not.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I punched on my head.
All right, we up. We live. My camera look like it's freezing. That's cool.
Where did this come from?
Y'all ain't pushing no buttons, did y'all?
No.
All right, so we still streaming. Okay, cool. Now let me go. See what's going on. Are we up on YouTube? Excuse me, it's real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Stuff happens all the time, and I'm just wondering what made that circuit blow. So those are the type of problems we got to solve in life, you know. All right, family, we are up. We are live. Just want to make sure we up on YouTube. We are up on YouTube, so that means, family, if you want the best experience, go to gnjmedia.live. I'm cool. I don't remember what happened after the Spades game, Talise. I looked up and it was 4 o'clock. Felt like I threw up. I don't know what happened, so I have to apologize because I must have blacked out. But I'll find some way to blame you for that. Don't worry about it.
Blaming your sister.
Always blaming you. That's what sisters are. That's what sisters are for. All right, so we're about to get started, family. So grab your glass, Get ready to take your breath. It's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Uh-oh, Miss Kimberly is in the house. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, take your breath and then drink. All right, here we go. Now, grab your glass for some water. Get your pitcher of that water. Lift that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, live for this drink. Now, raise your glass up. Move your body, drink some water. What I'm talking about? Move your body and drink some water. I need this drink. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move this drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. What? Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Family, raise your glass. Drink. or should I say, live, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But remember the 4 pillars of health, family. Listen. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet, but take your breath always. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Man, oh man, oh man. I had a long day yesterday. Was actually kind of productive. I had problems cutting up the video that I need to cut up. I got the skeleton of the newsletter completed. I'm filling in the meat. I'm going through and curating what was best on Facebook for the last 2 months. And I have to get stuff ready so that I could go and push that out. Family, thank you for bearing with me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you got some excellent articles coming from the likes of Brother Kwame, Sister Navita. Sister Navita wanted to make sure people knew that she put out the article that she wrote about long before the issue. Let's say before the issue popped off, right? There's this this woman Lizzo, I think that's her name. She wrote an article about not just Lizzo, but some of the coonery and fuckery that we see is going on, and people are big upping as if they're signs of progress. And she got an article in there about that. Sister Regina got one in there. It's kind of late though because it was supposed to go out around Black Friday, but the idea is still pertinent for us supporting philanthropic organizations so that, you know, we can make sure that we are, contributing to ourselves and to our community. It's plenty of articles in there. And also, we're working on cutting up an interview I did with Brother Philippe about a new book that he got coming out called You Are Not Niggas, You Are Netter. But also we had a great opportunity to discuss the spiritual nomic system, that the concept that he has in a sense pioneered for us so that we can, like I said, and add to our hustles. You understand what I'm saying? Not hustle in a negative way, but add to what we're doing, or you doing in your life, what I'm doing, or what me and Gye-Nyame are doing, or what Tawi is doing, or any of that other. It's a addition that I have long dreamed about, but I wasn't able to formulate how to do it. This brother has put his mind to it, and he has learned how to harness the internet in a way to where income can be developed off of it by learning how to properly use your phone and learning how to put your ideas down or get to the creation of your ideas and being able to distribute them. You know what I'm saying? In a way to where not only you could benefit, but your whole tribe can benefit. The shit is, how can I put it? It's Ujanomics. You know what I'm saying? It's Ujuma in action. Collective work and responsibility. No, my fault. It's Ujima and Ujama working in process. Cooperative economics and collective work and responsibility working hand in hand. Collective work and responsibility and those cooperative economics manifesting on the internet. And like I said, it's going to take work. It's going to take effort. If you're looking for a get rich quick thing, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? But what it requires is diligence. It requires you to be honest. It requires you to develop value. You know what I'm saying? Taking your value, sharing your value, finding those people that need what you have in your community and other communities, and making it possible for other people to help you spread not only your message, but the concepts and the tools that you may have, the products you may develop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the shit is dope. So we get into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on I'm talking with him, and then I got to talk with my tribe, and I'm talking with Kaba, and because Kaba's involved with this. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the major pieces that really attracted me to start working, attracted me to the concept, was that I heard Philippe and Kaba talking about it. And I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the words for it, that is what I've been looking for. So I reached out to him, and we've been working together, maybe 8 months now. Well, somewhere around there. Around 8 months, right when I was doing my fast. And when I think about it, I started my fast did I start my fast in June? July, August, September, October, November, December. Well, anyway, about 6 to 7 months. And I've been learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to share a lot with my peoples, but it's like, until they see it moving, a lot of people don't want to jump on. I'm like, yo, it's coming. We need to do A, B, and C, but it is what it is, family. It is what it is. So, right now, what we're going to do, we're going to move into the toast. And from there, we will open the lines. We're going to open the lines. Is anybody, now because I got one system that say, I ain't got nobody out there. I got another system that's telling me I got people out there. Can somebody throw up something so that I can see you out there? Now, if you're on Facebook, I know y'all might throw up a heart or something, but on the regular stuff, I can't see it. I only can see that on Facebook. So if you could just type a letter in, let me know somebody out there. Type in your day that you was born. You know what I'm saying? What day, what child are you? Once again, we want to give those Imani babies a round of applause. All right. So, speaking of that, family, we are moving into Kwanzaa time. Oh, man, what's up, Jason? Thank you for letting me know I ain't by myself. But anyway, we're moving into Kwanzaa time, family. It's Kwanzaa time. It's, cool. Miss Kimberly is there. Nanga deaf. Kimberly, you speaking another language now. What's going on? Because that's the second time I understand. You know you got to call in and explain what's going on now. But anyway, Kwanzaa time is coming up. we have the Kwanzaa celebration coming up. You can go to ColumbusKwanzaa365.com. You can support. They still, I think the option for vendors is still open. You know what I'm saying? So go on. We need your support. Kwanzaa is going to be magnificent once again, family. And during this Kwanzaa, once the break really starts, I want to start going through the science of each day. You know what I'm saying? Have a discussion about when we hit a moja, you know what I'm saying? The unity, the trust, the color, the hermetic law, how does all that work together? And also throw in some more information about the day names, because we got to go back and periodically, reteach some of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Reteach some of this stuff. So, all right, Jamal Booker, thank you. How you doing, sir? He said 1972 Cuzzo. What's going on, my friend? But anyway, we're gonna discuss that, because I'm really looking forward to this Kwanzaa season. And I hope to see some of y'all at the Kwanzaa. And if you're not in Columbus, I hope in some form or fashion you are plugging in. If you don't have a Kwanzaa celebration to go to, I'm going to be live streaming from our Kwanzaa. So feel free to tune in. Now, we might not be able to respond to your comments, but go and place the comments up. We will check them out later. Also, family, those that are out there that want to support Gye-Nyame Journey, once again, check out our free e-course. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I kind of get into this stuff, but we're going to discuss a little bit more in depth, so we're going to discuss a little bit more in depth on the show, so I can make sure that those that are tuning in and those that are helping support us through your eyes can understand why we do what we do. Because I think it's very important, to throw the why up, to have the discussion about the why the Daily Toast, why the Toast and Talk on the weekends, why Folk Tales for Grown Folks, why Tribal Quotes, why Gye-Nyame Talk, why you streaming 7 days a week, bruh? I know the question had to come to some of your mind, bro. Why 7 days a week? When I be talking to people, and like I'm saying, I'm interviewing and I'm talking to people and I tell them what I do, they're like, man, stop lying. And there's no way that you are out here streaming 7 days a week. But yes, I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that we have to have a voice. People don't have to agree with your voice. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to agree with the voice. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm doing is hopefully inspiring other people to be like, well, damn, if he could do it, guess what? I could do it too. And family, I also stream on Spreaker, right? A podcast. So if you don't want to be seen, right? If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't want people to know what you're looking like. That's cool. Do it like radio. You can podcast. And, I'm thinking about setting up a class where we talk about that. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking maybe I might need to put a course together for that. You know what I'm saying? On at least how I stream. You know what I'm saying? Start off with the podcast and go to streaming on each platform and then streaming on multiple platforms and handling all that. You know what I'm saying? And also maybe talk about some of the financials that go along with that, because this shit be costing some money. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's like a car note, and I'm sitting up here driving a hoopty. My wife, you paying all that money to get up there and be doing that shit. You need to get a car. Like, well, no, I got to do this. This is my responsibility right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we see some benefits. We see some of the benefits that's coming off of doing this. You understand? The blessings that are flowing in, the love that I'm receiving is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? So now, how do we plug in the Ujamaa, right? How do we plug in the Ujamaa, right? The cooperative economics. How do we get that flowing? Or as brother Philippe would say, how do we get Ujanomics popping off here? Somebody just said, just so you know, personally, I appreciate being able to connect with you. Yes, I'll bring you to Dallas to teach us the ropes. Seriously. All right, cool, bro. And actually, I would love to, not that I don't want to come to Dallas, but if you can't bring me to Dallas, we can sit down and we we get on the phone and we could do it. If you got a group of people that you want me to do it with, we could do it we could do it online, my fam, because this shit right here this is a weapon. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Let me say it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just like with any tool, you could use it to fix things, or you could use it to defend yourself or go to war if you have nothing else to use. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to get out here. We got to become our own reporters. You know what I'm saying? We got to become our own community reporters. You know what I'm saying? Let people know what's going on in our community and stuff like that. Like, for example, when the fuckery happened with NBC4, you know, the whole I'm white and because I'm white and I say so type shit start happening. We got to be able to have platforms where we can call that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Got to be able to call that shit out. Whether we in Dallas, whether we in Columbus, whether we in Atlanta, whether we, you know what I'm saying, in all these places we got community reporters, community people speaking up. And eventually now what we got to do is plug the economics so that they could become a true voice for the people. Because the people feed them. So I got to look out for the people. We have to set up individuals in our communities that can speak out for us. Right? You know, because like I said, I'm big on the whole, right now I'm big on the politics piece. I'm in Columbus, I'm pushing the 2023 piece. Right now, of course, you know, we got stuff we got to deal with in the polls coming up for this next presidential election and the other stuff that's coming with it. But also, we have to be planning and strategizing years from now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for young people. I'm talking to young people as well as people my age. Because we still going, in 2023, we still going to be around. You know what I'm saying? City councils. We need to be looking at taking over city councils. We need to be looking at getting on school boards. We need to be looking at getting on other boards within our communities that have access to resources. You know what I'm saying? And that can make changes in our community. You know what I'm saying? If there's a police oversight committee, we need to be on those. If it's some type of accountability board out there, we need to make sure we got somebody on there. You know what I'm saying? That can report directly out to us, that we could call on shows like this and have conversations with. All right, we got somebody on the line, even though I ain't make it to the toast yet because I'm running my damn mouth. Who is on the line? Oh, somebody might.
Hey, hi, Tim.
Whoa, is this Kim? What's going on?
Yeah. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I seen you put Nanga Def on here, and then before that, you put YouTube.
Yeah, that was a typo. I meant to say YouTube.
Okay.
Because you were saying that, are you on YouTube? Just typed in YouTube. I was watching you on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm just, because I'm like, uh-oh. But what Nanga Def mean?
That's a greeting in Walla, the dominant language in
All right, you called in, so...
That's a greeting. They just Nangada. It's a greeting. Yeah.
I have heard that before. All right, Brother Jason say small elected positions make the foundation of the national elections. I agree. You need to go. And
that's true.
We definitely could take over some of those positions. Like I said, because in 2023 here in Columbus, I'm understanding every last seat on the city council is going to be up for grabs, and they add some more seats. All right. So, Sister Kim, how's it going over there? Because last time you spoke with us, it was sort of, I ain't going to say dangerous, but it was getting kind of spicy over there. So what's going on? And where you at right now?
Nothing has changed. The situation is the same. The American ambassador, all he said, I went to the meeting, and he said that they changed the security profile process, and the United States considered this country at war because they're fighting the terrorists here. So when they change the security platform here, that will enable more resources to support with FISO. So now the country no travel zone. So they advise Americans not to come.
So they're advising people not to come over there?
Yeah.
So what about those of you that's over there? Are they advising you to leave? Or?
You hear if you hear on it's your personal decision to bring you here, and it's your personal to stay here. But if you go in certain places, they can't provide you assistance. So they're not. So I'm in Ouagadougou. I'm in the city. If something happens here, they can provide assistance.
Okay.
But if something happens to you in certain regions, they don't have the resources to support that.
All right, fam.
But you're on your own. It's a personal decision. He kept saying it's a personal decision, personal responsibility for your safety. You are responsible for your own safety.
Uh-oh. All right. So, but you being safe out there.
I'm being safe. You know, I can't just live like yesterday. I rode my bike about a few miles to go to the grocery store and back because I don't have a car. I ride my bike to do my shopping stuff. And, you know, so I did it. And I'm going to do, you know, what I don't go out at night far away from where I live. I have a dog. I walk my dog. You know, I do that. But I don't go out at night. I don't do like that. But I didn't do that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you got a pit bull? What you got a pit bull?
Yeah, right. I got a little poodle.
Oh my God! All right, family, we need to go and do a GoFundMe and ship her straight to Ouagadougou. One of those nice pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? So that when she's walking her dog, you know what I'm saying, her dog is also walking her. Because you know somebody jump out, you got to protect yourself and the damn poodle. Even though now I'm gonna say this about poodles.
But you don't play.
Huh?
A man came up behind me. I didn't see him, and she jumped and she was ready. I didn't even see the man. He was just walking up to greet, and she jumped. I mean, she can't do much, but she tries.
She give you a little space. She give you like for example, when I had my dog was like a pit and child mix. You know, people like, you know, boom, boom, boom. You know, if they come to get you, I said, listen, the dog's job is to warn me and give me enough time so that in enough space where I can make something happen. That's what the dog's responsibility is. Now, you know, if the dog runs, then you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But like poodles,
no, don't do that.
Poodles think they. I mean that.
If you come to her, she's ready.
Your dog probably think it's a pit bull. Your dog think it's bigger than it is a lot of times. You know, because the way my grandmother's poodles were, they always thought they was bigger. I mean, it was crazy. And they be aggressive, and I'd be like, dang, hold on, homie, you know, you just you one good kick away from heaven. You better chill out. But you called
That's
in.
True. She
so
didn't know that.
you called in. So what else is going on? What's on your mind that you want to discuss? Because you called in before the toast. So what's going on? Something must be going on. What's going on that you wanted to talk about?
Okay, nothing really. I just called in. I had a good signal. I said, let me go ahead and try. But there's nothing pressing right now. Mm-mm.
Okay. I mean, because, you know, it's...
Yeah.
It's stuff going on, but it's like, it's really worth talking about, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it's like, because yesterday I kind of had the conversation about the whole 8th episode of this show that's popping here in America called Watchmen. You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to call in that's into the show, that want to discuss that, we could discuss that. We could discuss what happened with ADOS in Columbus and NBC4. You know what I'm saying? As well as what happened at the town hall meeting. We could discuss, if you want to call in, we had an interview with Kaba. You know what I'm saying? If you want to you got some comments or something you want me to send to him, or do you want me to have another interview with him? You know what I'm saying? Would you like to see him live in Columbus or whatever? Anything that you want to talk about right now, stuff in the news, you know what I'm saying? You'll call me in, you'll call up and cuss me out about, Brother Hatim, where's the damn newsletter? You know what I'm saying? It's coming. I know I've been saying it for 2 months. It's coming. It's just like I'm being pulled in so many different directions, family. And I know just like many of y'all, so that's just an excuse. But please understand, I'm working on it, and I'm putting the time in it when I'm able to have the time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, once the week starts, you know what I'm saying, from 9 until about 4, and even after actually 9 to about 5:30, it's one fire after another. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with young people and family, and with the stress and the holiday seasons coming up, I'm not getting a moment to breathe. And then another thing that a lot of people don't understand. This is one of the reasons I wanted to make sure that I had the conversation with Kaba about education, because we do need more black men involved with education. And when there are so few, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing when there's none, so then you ain't got to really deal with these issues. But when there's so few, you find that, or children find you, that they find you as a black man, they find you with problems that only you can help them with. You know what I'm saying? If it's as simple as they need a hug, if it's as simple as you are the father, and then for a lot of my young people, we got to understand that Christmas break is not really a break. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go to a place where, in some instances, they may be by themselves. They may have to fend for themselves while their parents are at work. Because we know the type of economy America has. This economy is not designed to foster good family relations. So school, for a lot of the young people that do come to our institution, is family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the break, it's the first 2 days, but then day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. So, so many of them aren't going, I ain't going to a holly jolly Christmas or happy Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle. So we got to understand that, and we got to get some men into our schools. We got to get some economics flowing through the community in some form or fashion, so that we can secure these futures. You know what I'm saying? So. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to finish this water. I'm going to take the last little bit, man, and then on top of that, right? So I'm living in an apartment complex. They send us a notice on Thursday saying that you need to clear out your basement by Umoja. Now, for those, because I owe those 7 push-ups. So on Ujamaa, they sent out the notice telling us that we needed to clear the basement out by Umoja. And I'm sitting up here like, no reason why. It's just you just need to clear out the basement because there's some work need to be done. I don't know there's nothing wrong with my damn basement. Please help me understand. I'm trying to understand. Then we this close to the holiday, and some people might have stuff hidden in the basement that they don't want people to see. You know what I'm saying? Nothing illegal, but y'all know, those that celebrate, y'all know what I'm talking about. The basement is a good hiding spot for some stuff. But anyway, not that I have that issue, but I'm thinking about, you got an apartment complex with over 300 people, 300 different units, and maybe 100 of those got basements, you just gonna tell motherfuckers that have a finished basement that they need to get everything out. We got furniture and TV. I mean, we got it. It's a living space. How do you? And then you don't tell us what you're doing. It make no damn sense. This type of shit you deal with, and, you know what I'm saying, and that's foolishness, you know. But hey, I'm ADOS in America. What the fuck can I expect? You got anything, Sister Kim, before I go into this toast?
Not anything profound. When you talking about the lack of black men in schools, you know, I kind of reflect on the black male teachers that my kids have been able to have, and most of them have not been in the public school system. My daughter had two black math teachers, one in Mauritania and one in Malaysia. And he never had a black male math teacher in the United States.
Man, we got one at our school. Yeah, I could probably say that we got a black math teacher in middle school up at our school. So, yeah, we doing the goddamn thing here in Columbus, man. We trying, right? I'm just trying to, we try to do it. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's important. And then, like, there's studies, because those that get the newsletter, I found an article where there's a study that all children, do better with male teachers. Let me say, all students, there's improvement when there is a black male teacher in the vicinity. I'm just saying, family. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, now, let me stress this. Brothers, being a teacher is not the only way to get into the classroom. As a parent, you have a right to be able to come to the classroom as an assistant. You know what I'm saying? You could do that in some schools, as long as you don't get all into your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest that you don't even volunteer in your child's classroom. I would suggest that if you're going to come and volunteer, you know what I'm saying, provide that teacher with what they need, your child's teacher with what they need from you, but then volunteer in another classroom so that you can be, you know what I'm saying, be able to be impartial in the classroom. Because, you know, kids be picking at each other. And, you know, some of the parents y'all don't know how to handle that. Y'all start having flashbacks to when y'all was kids and want to fight the kids and the kids' parents. So it might be best for you to go and volunteer in another classroom or in some capacity at the school. So, because just your presence in the school says a lot. I want you to understand that. Just the presence says a lot. So when we got the moniker community school, right? But there's nobody from the community that these children come from, does that really make it a community school? You know what I'm saying? I want children to be able to talk about my daddy being here on Tuesday. He gonna volunteer on Tuesday. My dad volunteer. Oh, my dad volunteers on Thursday, and I'm talking in the language that they talk, not our language. But I do the 20. That's 21 push-ups that I got right now. So I go and knock those out today. But I'm just trying to get y'all, because we have to get involved in education. Now, another reason that is important for us to start looking at some of these boards and stuff is like with the school boards and stuff. We need to get in positions where we can determine the curriculum that's going to be rolled off onto our children, right? And then also we need to get in positions where, because there's a lot of testing going on with our kids, family. Do y'all know that? I mean, a whole lot of testing that is going on with our children. And it's almost like in some cases, it's so much testing that sometimes I'm feeling that our children are not getting the full impact of education because they're trying to see how much this child can regurgitate right away. And this is not just school mandated. This is like, you know what I'm saying? This is the big curriculum push. Teach and test, teach and test, teach and test. You know what I'm saying? Immediate tests. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about like the little test that you used to have where you might have to write something or they give you. No, they get on the computer and they doing these goddamn tests. so that they could keep track of the data, and they tracking our children. It's almost like if you on a farm. It's almost like they fattening the kids up. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you weigh them every day. You know what I'm saying? Who getting you getting it in the, you know? And I'm sitting up here like, we gotta watch that shit, family. I don't trust all this testing that's going on. So let's go and get into this toast. I just want to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Want to make sure we ain't missing nobody here at the journey. Okay, I got everybody. Man, here we go. Where we at? All right. Let's see. You need to wake up. All right. So here we go. All right, thank you. Somebody shared a video about Akon. Sister Q says Akon wouldn't have become famous if he did not come to America. He needs to go sit down. So this is a commentary. This is somebody posted up one of those Akon videos where he's talking about Africa. I seen it, but that was a while ago. But Sister Kim threw her thing up on there. Let's see what else. What else we got going on in the news that y'all possibly might want to talk about. There's a beautiful picture of an elder. That says, spend time with your elders. Not everything can be found on Google. Family, that's another effort that we got to push. Not only getting involved in the schools, but also being involved with some of our elders in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Let's spend some time. You know what I'm saying? Get some wisdom. Right? So here we go. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to toast the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator. By whatever name you choose to call that creator, we call on that one force out of which everything else flew or flowed. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors. I didn't have it yesterday. I apologize. Hopefully y'all was able to recite the names of your ancestors because I only could go so far on the list. But right now, we got the whole list in the black book. I got to figure out what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a copy of everything in my book bag so I always have it just in case I need to do it. And if I was thinking, I would have been able to print it over at the school, but I don't have a black book because I haven't entered this. Into a file yet because I got these files. All right, here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mont, Malik Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulling, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Weller, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Douglas Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Trisha Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mae Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hanley Vester, Mae Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Pena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brendan Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell. D'Amico Russell, Dilymon Aries, Gina Roop Jones, Jana Callahan. I don't like this. Hold on. We're going to move to the second part. Hold on. There we go. All right, we have William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Annis Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr. Lost my place. There we go. Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayla Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gadsden, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim O'Brien, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Ted McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Becker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nellie Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alvis Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lutton Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Aaron Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, at the Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imani Grace, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. On to the black list, we have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Cole Shea, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Ed Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sally Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Correa, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton Johanna, Deshandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Talar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnilla Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac C. Jackson Sr., Drusilla Morrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow. We raise up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Our personal ancestors, we lift up that glass. You make me feel good. And family, thank you for trusting me once again to be the keeper of the names. You know what I'm saying? So, I know y'all do y'all thing, but, it's good that we as a family are able to have a ceremony where we come through on a daily basis and handle our business. So we raise up our glass and we salute our ancestors and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Once again, I want to give all of the Imani babies a round of applause. Family, you come from people so cold that they watched people so, how can I put it? They found a pattern within days of the week that on the day that you was born, it was a certain energy, it was a certain characteristic, and they was able to observe that over millennia of time. And they were able to come up with these day names, because these day names are more than just talking about a child born on this day or a child born on that day. What it does, it connects you with a higher ideal, right? It gives you a certain, it helps you find your purpose. It's a tool that you can use to improve your life. So here we go. Right now we are on Imani, family. I want you to activate your reticular formation, and I want you to find Imani out there in your community. Find it in your family. Find it wherever you are. Take a picture of it, share it with us here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Go to Gye-Nyame Journey Media on Facebook and share it with us. Let us know you in the house right now. For those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith, right? Harmony is the meiotic principle of the day. Trust is what we use in the M7. Red is the color. Gender is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwesi. Female name is Akosua. So we want to salute this moment by recognizing who we are, where we are, when we are, and utilize all of our power to focus in this moment to get accomplished what it is that we need to do. Family, this time that we are living was an inheritance from our ancestors. Now, although many of us weren't able to get other resources with that, we still inherit this moment because our ancestors staked out this space and time. Now it's time for us to expand the territory that our ancestors have gave us, snatch the resources that we need, and so that not only can we pass down space and time to our young people, to our children, to our children's children, but be able to pass on resources with them as well. So in this moment, if we don't handle business, we do our ancestors a disservice and we break a promise to our future generations. All right, so family, we raise up our glass and we salute this moment, because in this moment is your power. Find it and use it. And we say, Ashe. From there, family, move to our future generations who will one day toast us if we handle our business in the now. Right? We raise our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, family, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to all of our relations. We raise our glass and we salute all of our relations and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, where do we go? Where do we go, Brother Hatem? From all of our relations, we move to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is it that you need right now? What is it that you need right now to move towards the better you? To move towards the moment grabbing you, the moment using you. What is it that you need in this moment to move you to where you need to be? The ancestors are here. Creators here. We call them all. They're present. They're listening. You know what I'm saying? They're working. What is it that you need? We say, Ashe. Be careful what you ask for. I'm just saying that. All right. Next, we move on to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most inspiring, the wisest and the strongest person in the room. Family, I raise my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. As we send Gye-Nyame Cat in. So now, I'm opening the lines back up for some discussion. If there's anything that came across your mind that you want to talk about, the call-in number is 614-556-4535. Once again, it's 614-556-4535. Holler at your brother. What is it that you want to talk about? What is on your mind? What questions you have for Brother Hatem? What comments do you have about some of the stuff that's going on in the news? This is your time to get the news out. Got an event coming up. Why not announce it? You know what I'm saying? Birthday. You want to wish somebody happy birthday? Why not call in and do that? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, family. Don't let it go to waste, because I'm going to give you a couple minutes. Y'all ain't in a couple minutes. I'm going to go lay it down because Brother Hatem had a long, arduous night. I had a fight with vodka. I got jumped by some vodka and just forced itself into me. And I don't know. You know, it was just manhandled me. I'm like, damn, vodka, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, my God, it got to be the court. It got to be the court. Speaking of that, I need to go to my bottle store. And I also need to buy the supplies so that I can start brewing. But I can't brew it. I can't start brewing now, or I can't start fermenting now because my basement fucked up. What kind of shit is that? You know, but anyway. So, family, if there's nothing out there for me today, we done raised the toast. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all. And I guess we could call this the show. We done did it again, family. We been keeping up with it. Continuously, we have been consistent. So those that want to support Gye-Nyame Journey, it's two ways you could do it. You can hit us up on if you go to GNJmedia.com, GNJmedia.live, you can go and hit the tip jar. You know what I'm saying? You can also click on the merch store. It's all clear. It's all up at the top. You can do that. I ain't going to post it up this time again. But those that want to be involved in some of the giveaways that are going to be coming up in the next couple of days, because I'm working on getting that stuff too, GNJmedia.live. You need to go to our GNJmedia.live site, and through there, it'll take you to YouTube and subscribe. Click the bell. You know what I'm saying? If you are watching us right now on Facebook, like it. Like and share. Like and share the video. You understand what I'm saying? Help us spread the message. Help us grow the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Help us. You know what I'm saying? Because in 2020, we're going to be doing some things. We're going to need your help. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully some of y'all going to be doing some things and you're going to need our help. So let's go and work together. Right? Somebody on the line. Who that on the line? Uh-oh. This is Miss Kim trying to call back in again. Y'all gonna let Kim take the whole show? Come on now. I know there's other people out there that got something on their mind. But the lines must not be good. All right, family. But, I want to thank you. For those that don't know, Sister Kim is calling in from Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. This is, I don't know if it's the capital, but it's a major city in Burkina Faso. So we get news directly from Burkina Faso here on our show. We got, Brother Jason chiming in with his wisdom from Dallas, Texas. So shouts out to him. We got people all over the country that is listening in to G&J Media. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? When you drop something, who gonna hear about it? And you never know who knows who. So, you drop something down here, somebody might share it on their page, and next thing you know, pow. Right? So, family, this is Brother Hatem. I want to thank you with all my heart for your support. Y'all came out. Y'all supported the town hall meeting. People been buying the shirts. And like I said, to register, let me finish that. To register for the giveaway. Because, like, on one of the evening shows coming up, matter of fact, I need to order the shirt. Well, actually, I don't need to order the shirt. On one of the evening shows coming up, or maybe even one of the Daily Toast shows when I don't have to get up super early and I can send it out, I am going to have a contest. And only people that are watching us through YouTube will be able to qualify for the contest. You have to subscribe to the channel, and it's going to be based on your points. Well, actually, all those that are on the channel at that time, we will have a random drawing. It will be a clock ticking down, and the person will be notified that they won, and their stuff will be shipped right out to them. I will show you the shirt. Well, it's the new Daily Toaster shirt that's out. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go and recreate those and make it a limited supply. But anyway, also for those that want to participate in the other contest we're going to do. The other contest, we're going to be giving away stuff during Kwanzaa. We're going to be having quizzes. We're going to be having contests and random contests and quizzes during Kwanzaa. And those that are able to answer correctly, right? Answer the quiz correctly will be the winner. Now, I got to get the shirts and stuff, so I only got a few days for that. So I'm going to have to go and take some time and order some of the shirts and some, some people might want the hat. You know what I'm saying? I like the hat myself. Matter of fact, I might get maybe 2 or 3 of those. I don't know. 2 hats and some shirts and give them away. And then, Sister Navita probably going to have something. And maybe, I can't guarantee, but maybe Tawi Village might decide to participate in the giveaway as well. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm opening it up. The only thing you have to do is to register is, one, so that you know about the contest, go and text the letters G-N-J to the number 25456. Once again, letters G-N-J. I'll type it out for you. The letter G-N-J, text to 25456. All right? That way, when we doing contests, because we're going to be doing contests throughout the year. I want y'all to know we're going to be doing contests throughout the year. All right? So now, also with the points. So now I have to get on a computer where I could go on and really do some stuff. I haven't figured out how to transfer the points to currency so that you could buy tickets so that you can be entered into the raffle. So what I'm going to do is have the computer at this point in time randomly generate the winner from the YouTube piece from the Streamlabs. But then the software that I use to send out the text messages will also randomly select. But of course, it's going to come out with some questions, and some of those questions are going to come from the newsletter. All right, for example, Kwame put an article in there about the math of the 12 days of Christmas, right? You know what I'm saying? So, other stuff, there's going to be posted. You're going to have to be paying attention to some of the stuff that Gye-Nyame is doing to be able to walk away with this free shit, because it's only free to you. That shit is not free. So I got to make sure that, that we able to cover all of our expenses. So, family, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is Brother High Tim, and guess what? I'm out. Y'all have a great day.